5 early signs your loved one may be nearing the final stage of life. What every family needs to know. Has someone you love started showing small, subtle changes over the past year? Things that don't seem serious at first but leave you with a quiet sense of worry? Many people assume that when death comes in old age, it comes suddenly, without warning. The truth is, the body often whispers long before it speaks loudly. Months, sometimes even a full year before life reaches its final stage, the body begins sending signals. The heartbreaking part? Most families miss them, not because they don't care, but because the signs appear so gradually that it's easy to dismiss them as just aging. It's only later, looking back, that loved ones realize the clues were there all along, and by then, it's often too late to prepare, too late to make those last moments count. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 early signs that often appear in the final year of life. Some might be things you've noticed but brushed off. Others may seem minor yet carry deep meaning about the body's gradual decline. Recognizing these signs early can give you the gift of time, the time to provide better care, to create lasting memories, and to ensure that your loved one's final chapter is filled with comfort, dignity, and peace. Stay with me until the end. These 5 signs can help you face what's coming with clarity instead of fear, so you can make the most of the time you have left with the people you love. Sign #, significant weight loss. One of the earliest and most telling signs is unintentional weight loss. At first, it may be so subtle you barely notice. A belt that suddenly feels too loose, favorite clothes that no longer fit quite right, a plate of food left half-finished more and more often. Families often dismiss it as just getting older, but the truth is, losing weight without trying is rarely a good sign. It can mean the body isn't absorbing nutrients as it once did, muscle mass is shrinking, and key systems are beginning to slow down. Sometimes it's appetite changes. Food no longer tastes the same. Meals feel like a chore. The body, sensing it is nearing the end, doesn't send hunger signals the way it once did. Less food leads to less energy, less strength, and a quiet decline begins. Other times, it's linked to underlying medical issues, cancer, heart failure, kidney disease, even severe depression or cognitive decline. These conditions often advance quietly, long before dramatic symptoms appear. Families may try to fix this by offering favorite foods, high-calorie drinks, or urging loved ones to eat more. But when the body is truly beginning its final transition, large meals often don't help. What matters more is comfort small, easy-to-eat portions, favorite flavors, and staying hydrated. If you see steady, unexplained weight loss, it's not just about appearance. It's the body sending a message. Understanding that message now helps you prepare for what lies ahead with love and compassion instead of panic. Sign #2, extreme fatigue and weakness. Another change that families often notice, sometimes months before the end, is a deep, persistent exhaustion that rest no longer fixes. This isn't the usual tiredness after a busy day. It's a profound fatigue that makes simple tasks like getting out of bed, walking to the bathroom, or having a short conversation feel overwhelming. Here's why. As the body begins conserving energy for only the most vital functions, organs slow down, circulation weakens. Muscles receive less oxygen, the heart doesn't pump as strongly. Energy that once fueled movement now goes towards simply keeping the body alive. So your loved one sleeps more, needs longer naps, feels drained after the smallest effort. Some even experience sudden energy crashes fine one moment, completely wiped out the next. Emotionally, this can be devastating. People who once took pride in independence may feel embarrassed or frustrated that they can't do what they used to. Many withdraw, avoiding hobbies, skipping social events, or speaking less not because they don't care, but because they simply don't have the strength. If you notice this deep, ongoing fatigue, don't push them to do more. Instead, create a peaceful space. Let them rest without guilt. Make their remaining days about comfort, presence, and love, not performance. Sign #3, cognitive changes and emotional withdrawal. As the body declines, the mind often shows changes too. Someone who was once sharp and talkative may start forgetting things, losing track of time, or struggling to follow conversations. This isn't everyday forgetfulness. It happens because the brain, like every other organ, needs oxygen and nutrients. As circulation slows, mental clarity fades. You might notice disorientation, repeated questions, or long moments of silence. Some people have brief, lucid moments, followed by confusion, almost as if their mind is flickering on and off. Emotional withdrawal is common too. A loved one who once enjoyed company may now sit quietly for hours, speaking little, avoiding noisy gatherings, or seeming distant even when family is near. This doesn't mean they've stopped caring. It means their brain processes emotion differently now. Social interaction feels tiring. Conversations require energy they no longer have. The best gift you can give in this stage? Patience, presence, gentle reassurance. Even when words fade, love can still be felt. Sign #4, frequent infections and slower healing. Another physical sign, the immune system grows weaker. Someone who rarely got sick may now catch every cold, every flu, every small infection. Minor illnesses drag on longer. Cuts and bruises heal more slowly. This isn't random. As circulation slows and organs decline, the body struggles to repair itself or fight off even small threats. Pneumonia, urinary tract infections, skin sores, these become more common and harder to recover from. Families often push for aggressive treatments, more antibiotics, more hospital stays, hoping to reverse the decline. But at a certain point, the focus shifts from curing to comforting. Keeping skin clean and dry, preventing pressure sores, staying hydrated, these things often matter more than one more round of medication that only prolongs suffering without improving quality of life. Sign #5, changes in breathing and circulation. Perhaps the most visible changes come near the end. Breathing may become shallow, irregular, or slower than before. Some people develop a pattern called Cheyne-Stokes respiration periods of rapid breathing followed by long pauses. Hands, feet, and even the nose or ears may feel cold, turning pale or bluish as circulation weakens. These signs mean the body is conserving energy, sending blood only to the most vital organs. It can be frightening for families to witness, but often there's little that can or should be done to reverse it. Instead, focus on comfort, keeping the room cool, using extra pillows to make breathing easier, offering small sips of water, or asking about oxygen therapy if needed. The goal now is peace, not intervention. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, let's remember the 5 signs we discussed. Significant weight loss, extreme fatigue, cognitive changes and emotional withdrawal, frequent infections and slow healing sign, changes in breathing and circulation. These signals don't always mean death is imminent, but together, they often point to the body's final chapter beginning. For families, recognizing these signs early is a gift. It gives you time to make memories, to have conversations you'll never regret, to shift from fighting death to embracing love, dignity, and comfort in the time that remains. Death comes for us all, but how we walk with our loved ones in their final months, that's what defines our courage, our compassion, and our humanity. So if you see these signs, pause, be present, hold their hand, tell the stories, say the things you've been meaning to say. Because when the end comes, it's not the medical details we remember. It's the moments of connection, of peace, of love that carry us forward. If this video gave you clarity or comfort, please consider subscribing to our channel. We share more insights like these to help families navigate aging, caregiving, and life's most important moments. Click subscribe and stay connected. You're not alone on this journey.